So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again, and we are going to talk about the Muppet that is Aaron Ramsdale. Another Muppet, a bigger Muppet, in fact. But I know what they're doing. They're colluding together. A bigger Muppet for being the mouthpiece for his son and for his son's opinions. Oh, yes, you go and sit on podcasts. Nick Ramsdale, you are a Muppet. And your son is finished at this football club. Cry more. Before we get into talking about this, it's mad. I can't lie. Yeah, I can't lie. I've never seen anything like it, if I'm honest. But we are going to dissect it. We're going to absolutely rip them apart. Sorry. And Negatively Gunner is actually back in the club for a change. Now what? So all the positive toxic merchants that have been back in mediocrity for years, now suddenly, their keeper's not in the team anymore. But now it's all the negative ones that are actually back in the club on this. Cool. We're going to get right into this, people. Smash the like button, sub to the channel, leave your comments and super chats downstairs in the comments section. Sub to Lee Reacts, big up to 21.1k, nearly 21.2. This channel is nearly on 90k as well. How toxic and negative. Unlucky. Anyway, make sure you are fully letting me know your thoughts in the comments section. But anyway, let's go through some of these things that have been said. This is off Sky Sports website. They've taken this from the podcast he was on. But anyway, Arsenal goalkeeper's father says the way in which Mikel Arteta dropped him was wrong. Who made you the manager? No? Okay, cool. Fair enough. Have your opinion on it. That's great. I have my opinion every day. People like it, people that don't. That's cool, whatever. But when your son plays for the football club, off at the back of being multiple times relegation fodder, have a bit of decorum and respect, mate. Your son has been relegated multiple times. He's never won anything. Let that sink in. Whilst nobody wanted him at the football club, fan base wise, I'll actually give him some credit. He's gone above and beyond what I think any single Arsenal fan thought he was ever going to do in terms of level of performance. Because there was not one football fan within this fan base that would have sat there and said, you know what, he's what we need. And when we were linked to him, everyone had a meltdown. As soon as we signed him, as per usual, if Mikel wants him, I want him. You weirdos. Absolute weirdos. Just back him. He's wearing the shirt. Cool. Would that work for Harry Maguire as well then? If we signed Harry Maguire in January, would you all just back? Well, actually, maybe you would, based on the fact that we've got a German giraffe running around wearing number 29. Maybe you would. Maybe you would. Just maybe you would, because this fan base are weird. Absolutely weird. But anyway, he's gone above and beyond in terms of level of performance. But let's not pretend like he's the next David Seaman, because he ain't. And there's a reason that the manager's dropped him. Oh, but it's a bit harsh that he got given a new deal and now he barely features. Tough. This is not Sheffield United. This is not Chesterfield. This is not AFC Wimbledon. Where else did he play? Was it Woking? Yeah, there's a pattern here, isn't there? You've played for tiny little football clubs, with all due respect. Tiny, mediocre football clubs. Now you're at a big boy football club. How unlucky. You're out the team. Oh, but we haven't had an explanation. Tough. You don't have to get one. You don't have to get one. I'm sorry. Who do you think you are? Why not in the team? Because I've picked that player. That's why. Don't like it. Leave. And hopefully you do leave, because this is BS. But anyway, let's continue. Aaron Ramsdale has been surpassed by David Raya as number one. The goalkeeper's father has criticised Mikel Arteta's handling of the situation, adding that Ramsdale does not know why he is no longer playing. Ramsdale signed a new deal. Excuse me for 1 second. Really, mate? Really? I don't know if you can hear that, but if you can, I apologise. Oh dear. At least my urbanisation's nice and crisp and the grass is cut every day, but come on, man. You were cutting it at 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 3 in the afternoon. Anyway, let's continue. Ramsdale has been Arsenal's number one for the last 2 seasons, has not started a Premier League game since September the 3rd, with the on-loan goalkeeper Raya now Arsenal's first choice shot stopper. Raya moved from Brentford in the summer, yada, 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 we know. An interview with the Highbury squad, which included an input from former Arsenal striker Kevin Campbell, Ramsdale Sr. said, "We did not have a clue Ramsdale was going to be dropped. I didn't have a clue. Our family didn't have a clue. Aaron didn't have a clue that he was not going to be carrying on playing. All of a sudden, he's not been played." You just have to look at it personally, and I'm probably saying a bit too much, but Aaron is going to be the cup goalkeeper, and David Raya is going to be the main man unless something happens, an injury or a sending off. And Aaron has got to live with that, and he is living with that, even though he has not been told it by anybody. Squads evolve all the time. Nobody is going to be there forever. David Raya has not pulled up any trees so far. This is direct quotes, by the way. Let's say he's not going to, even though the way it has been done, in my eyes, it has been wrong. My son has lost his smile. Aaron has lost that smile, and it's difficult to see him there. We all keep saying, you need to keep smiling. And at the moment in time, we haven't got a smile in him. David Raya is a great goalkeeper, and it's not his fault. Well, shut up then, mate. Yeah, he's just coming in as a goalkeeper. Yeah, just like when Aaron came in and Bernd Leno was there. Aaron says Raya is a lovely guy. That's got nothing to do with it. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less if you're a bastard, a lovely guy, or in the middle, mate. Aaron is trying to help him, helping as much as he can in terms of settling with the squad. It's possibly the way it has been done, not knowing the reason why. Right? We continue. Why extend his contract and then sign Raya? Hello? This is Arsenal Football Club, you melt. What are you waffling about? Why extend the goalkeeper's contract and then get another goalkeeper? Are you dumb? Like, real talk. Real talk. I am sick of this, man. This guy waffles too much. Yeah? Shut up. Tell your son to play better. He might get a game. If he don't, piss off in January. Nobody's going to miss him, mate. Like, real talk. Seriously. This is BS, man. This is BS. Ramsdale's father also responded to recent claims by Raya's agent that the former Brentford keeper was actually Arteta's first choice goalkeeper when Arsenal signed his son back in summer of 2021. He also, and that's actually very true because we was in for that goalkeeper, and Arteta's wanted David Raya for 3 years. He also criticised the club for tying down his son to a new long-term contract over the summer. Didn't mind taking the money though, did you, mate? And then signing Raya a few months later. My only problem is when I spoke to Mr. Arteta on the phone before Aaron signed, he said he wanted Aaron. But now David Raya is back on the market and he'd have David Raya, he added. When asked what Raya's arrival means for his son's future at Arsenal, Ramsdale's father added, I don't know. Aaron's just signed a new deal with 3 or 4 years and an option for 12 months after that. This is honestly truthful. I'm not spinning a yarn, but this is purely me. Why would you extend the goalkeeper or any player's contract, then 2 or 3 months later make a move for someone else? Because this is elite level football club, you dickhead. That's why. Not you, but your son is a paid employee. That's it. Paid employees, my friend, are disposable. You can pick them up and say goodbye, close the door on your way out. Who is this guy, man? The audacity. The audacity. Let me tell you something right now. Yeah, because I'm losing it. Yeah, I've had this boiling up all day since I've seen these quotes and all of this. And then I've watched a bit of the podcast and I was like, wow, this guy has got the audacity to sit and, no, poor my son. Shut up, mate. You don't mind taking the dough, do you? Maybe, just maybe, go back to Sheffield United and take the pay cut, mate. How about that? And play every week. How about that? Don't want to do that, do you? Yeah, your son's getting paid a massive amount of money. His performances have not lived up to the hype of what we thought for 93% of the season. Fell off at the end, mate. I'm sorry, that's unforgivable. He ain't the only one, by the way. Yeah, because there was others that fell off at the end. Yeah, Bukayo Saka's performances the last 10 games was shocking. Thomas Partey, shocking. Gabriel Magalhaes, shocking. That left back, that inverted politician at left back. Yeah, C-Tech Bart Simpson, shocking. He can jog on as well. Yeah, so he's not the only one. He's not the only one. But I don't see any of their families coming out crying about it. If you don't like it, mate, how about ask for a move? How about that? How about go back to Sheffield United, go back to the salary you was on, yeah? Go back to not having all the limelight on you so much because you clearly can't hack it. Now you're using your dad to cry for you. This club, man, this club. I am so glad so many people have lost their crap with this. Yeah, and it's funny because the ones that haven't are the ones that have been gnawing off this process that is a load of crap as well. There is no process. They're trying to fleece you, mate. And the reason they're fleecing you and the reason people have been attached to this goalkeeper is because of his old man in the first place. Oh, but he's nice. He goes to away games. He stands in the crowd. Oh, he goes on podcasts. Oh, he's approachable. Nothing to do with performances then, no? Oh, right. So he sticks his tongue out and starts giving it a bit of banter to the crowd and all that. Yeah, how about win me a title, mate? This lot won me a title. Won me a title, mate. Yeah, I was 21 years old. I'm now 41. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Embarrassing. You don't get to decide who plays in goal for Arsenal, the same as I don't. Yes, we can all have a moan about it. Yes, we can all cry about it. The fact and reality is, yeah, somebody needs to put a muzzle on him. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, and I'll tell you now, if anything I know about Mikel Arteta from watching him in press conferences and just his general demeanour, Aaron Ramsdale will be lucky to get in the team again. He'll be lucky to get in the team again. Not only that, I want to read this out real quick. Smash the like button. That'd be great. Subscribe as well. I'm absolutely seething with this, man. This is rubbish. Who does this guy think he is? I just don't get it. But again, like I said, it's everything to do without the results. Oh, but he's good around the dressing room. What does he do? Card tricks? Like, come on. Really? Oh, but he sticks his tongue out and has a bit of banter with the fans. And what, mate? Oh, but his dad goes to aways and jumps on podcasts. Why is his dad even doing podcasts? Like, honestly, why is he even doing a podcast? Like, how about no? And do you know what? This podcast, by the way, yeah, seems very conveniently timed, doesn't it? Very conveniently timed. Why is he even on there in the first place? Why has that even been set up to go on there? Why? And let me tell you now, well done to Arsenal Football Club. Well done to Mikel Arteta, to Edu, to Vinay, to Garlic, to Lewis, to Josh, to Stan, and anyone else involved in strapping this idiot up to another contract. Because now we can actually get some money for the guy. Yeah, well done. Because that is something that a lot of this fan base, if not all of them, have been moaning about, me included, me especially, in fact, that we let players run their contracts down and we can't get rid of them. Yeah, we can't get rid of them. They're on top dollar and then they just go for nothing and we have to terminate the contract. Well, let me tell you now, we're going to get some good money for him and we're going to get more money for him than we bought him for, including all the money that he's taken in wages. We will get more than that in the fee. Yeah, well done to Arsenal Football Club. Oh, but why did you strap my son up to a new deal? Happy to take the money though, wasn't you? Happy to take the money. Happy to still take the money. Now you're moaning about it. Have a bit of shame. Who gets these people up, mate? Like, honestly, you man was slumming it at Sheffield United and Chesterfield. Have a bit of shame. Who even are they? Come on. Jesus Christ on a bike. Anyway, I want to read out this quote. He was sat with Ian Wright, Aaron Ramsdale. If you ask me to focus on a game for 90 minutes, I'm finished. I can't do that, he told Ian Wright and rapper Bugsy Malone on Behind the Game podcast. So that's why I get involved with the fans. I sing along with the songs. Someone's giving me abuse, I turn around and give them a bit back. Ian Wright's face is a mess. Like, he's like, what? He's like, are you for real? Are you for real? I have my 2 or 3 minutes to sort my madness in my head out and then straight back to the football. I've got 10, 15 minutes of pure concentration again. Next thing you know, half time is around. So you're openly admitting, you're openly admitting that you can't concentrate for 90 minutes. And then you've got the audacity to wheel your dad out on podcasts. Come on. Am I missing something here? You ain't fooling me, mate. The quicker you lot jog on, the better. This is an elite level football club, not a fucking social club. Yeah? Not a podcast. It is an elite level football club. Yeah? How dare you? Yeah? I didn't see Bernd Leno's family coming out moaning. Didn't see Nicola Pepe's family coming out moaning. What about Kieran Tierney's family? Didn't see them coming out moaning, did we? Didn't see them coming out, did we? What about everybody else who's left the club over the last 2 years? Didn't see them coming out moaning when they've just been banished to the side. Yeah? Get with the picture, mate. Elite level football is ruthless. You should know that. Your son has been in it for years. In fact, he hasn't, because he ain't been at the elite level, has he? Of course he ain't. In fact, what clubs has this guy played for? This has rattled me, I can't lie. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Smash the like button, guys. Sub to the channel as well. Right, here we go. Here we go. Sheffield United, Worksop Town on loan. Bournemouth, played 37 games, got relegated, by the way. Chesterfield on loan. AFC Wimbledon on loan. Didn't he get relegated to one of them as well? Sheffield United, relegated. He's actually played more games for Arsenal than he has for any of the other teams. You got the audacity to waffle. You are taking the piss. Look at these clubs. Sheffield United, Worksop, Bournemouth, Chesterfield, and Wimbledon. You're lucky you're even at this football club. Have a bit of shame, fella. Yeah, have a bit of shame. How about that? Oh, but he won player of the month, player of the season, and what? Got relegated. Nobody cares. Yeah, let me just educate you idiots. Yeah, on the aim of elite sport. The aim of elite sport doesn't need anyone's opinions because there's a predefined metric for success. Two teams play each other to determine who's the best team. But then if you're in a league, depending on how many teams are in the league, they all play each other multiple times. And whoever ends up top of the league at the end of all of them games is the winner. Everyone else lost. Literally lost. So everyone else's opinion is irrelevant. You either win or you lose. Yeah? It's not difficult. Man up, man. What's the matter with this guy? Absolutely sick to death of modern day footballers. Yeah, modern day football fans and modern day football in general. Yeah, I genuinely can't believe this. Do you think, real talk, do you think if George Graham was the manager of this football club, in fact, actually, it did happen under George Graham. It did. Was it George Graham who was manager? Stuart Robson? Yeah, a couple of weeks later, he was at West Ham. Bye-bye, Aaron. Maybe you can go to West Ham. Maybe you can go to West Ham. Maybe you can go back to Sheffield United, fella. Absolutely rattled me, this has. Let me know what your thoughts and feelings are on this. Leave it in the comment section down below. Unbelievable. Man's admitting he can't concentrate in a game for 90 minutes. Pushing his dad out to do podcasts. Oh, well, no, I speak for myself, not for Aaron. Well, you would have got these feelings and thoughts from somewhere because you have communication with your son every day. Yeah, you ain't fooling me, mate. And it's funny because now everyone's crying at the club. Oh, it's unfair. Tough. Life's unfair. Life is unfair. Yeah, we smashed a stadium down. League on a bingo. We smashed a stadium down to be like Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Trust me, if this had happened at either club, they'd gone already. They wouldn't have lasted the morning. They would, as soon as that came out last night, they're gone. They're gone. Managers get sacked after winning leagues at them clubs. The next day, Champions Leagues the next day. Yeah, and this lot got the audacity and the bare-faced front, more front than Tesco, sitting there, brazen as hell, sitting there going, oh, yes, well, no, we haven't got an explanation. And what? You don't get an explanation, mate. You're getting paid a salary. Shut up. If you ain't in the team, you ain't in the team. Cool, fair enough. Go and ask why I'm picking Raya today. Cool. Knuckle down, get your job done, get back in the team. Yeah? And let's be real here. David Raya has every right to come out and say something because the amount of criticism that guy's got since he's got here, the amount of criticism from pundits, from ex-players, from the fan base. There are people singing Aaron Ramsdale's name when he's in goal, when Raya's in goal. Yeah, I can't wait for him to fuck off. Yeah, this fan base stinks just as much as his dad's opinions on that podcast. And on that bombshell, we're out of here. Sub to the channel, like the channel, leave your comments down below. Make sure you check out Lee Reacts. I'll have a video out on there about Gareth Southgate, another bum, whether he should be sacked before the tournament starts. Maybe sack him now, and maybe we can salvage the tournament because we ain't winning it with him. Jude Bellingham's pulled out. Colwell's pulled out. We've got about 5 players pulled out of this next international game. Load of rubbish. Can't stand international football. And yeah, rant over. Adios, amigos.